patient satisfaction score. Patient satisfaction score. So again, we're only looking at 20 rows of data, and we have satisfaction scores of 85, 88, 80, 90, 78, 82, 87, 81, 83, 86, 79, 89, 77, all the way down, and then we get to 91 at row number 20. Row number 20, we can call it row 20 or patient 20, right? At the end of the day, these are patient scores. So we've got 20 patients that have filled out this survey of how satisfied they were with the services that were rendered to them here at the hospital. Now, when I look at patient satisfaction score, there's several things that jump right out there at me to say, hey, how can I analyze this data? Well, the first thing I want to know is what is the average score? What is the average score? So we could look here at the patient satisfaction score. Just looking here, I mean, there's several ways that we could do this. We can add up all these scores and we can divide them by 20, and that'll give us the average. And typically, that's what we're going to do to find the average. But we can also find the mean score. We can also find the mean score, which if we line all these scores up from least to greatest, and then find the one that's exactly in the middle. We've got 20 patients that have been identified here. We've got 20 patients that have been identified here that have provided patient satisfaction scores. So we can line these scores up from least to greatest, and then find the score that's exactly in the middle, and that'll give us the mean. Well, we say, well, Tarada, we've got 20 patients, so that's 10 and 10. We would need an odd number to find the one exactly in the middle. So in order to find the mean, what we would do is we would do the same thing. We would line it. We would arrange the patient satisfaction scores from least to greatest. Then we would find the two that are exactly in the middle. We will find number 10 and number 11. We will add those two together, and we divide them by 2. Okay, we will add those two in the middle. We will find number 10 and 11. We will add them together, and we will divide it by 2, and that will give us our mean score. Then we can say, well, hey, we want to know the mode. We want to know the mode of the score. So of course, the mode is the number that occurs the most. The mode is the number that occurs the most. So we would find which satisfaction score we would find. We would find the satisfaction scores that have multiple counts. For instance, we may have 288s and 373s and 469s. If we got 469s, that'll be our mode. Whatever the number is that occurs the most, that would be the mode. So that's the first thing that jumps out there at me when I look at, hey, as a hospital administrator, I want to know the patient satisfaction score, and then I want to see what the average is, what the mean is, and what the mode is. Because the average could be 85, the mode could be 69, and the mean could be 73. So what that's going to do is that's going to give me it's going to give me some idea of how the patient's services went. Now, I'm not going to try to determine at this point right now with this just sample data to say, oh, well, this is what I would do. No, I'm not with this. These are the changes that I would make based on the satisfaction scores. No, that's not what we do as data professionals. As data professionals, we provide the data. We provide the data. We provide with the dashboards. We provide the visualization. Okay, it's up to management or directors or C-level guys to take the data, to take the dashboards that we create, and then say, hey, these are some of the changes we need to make based on what we see. Okay. All we do is provide the data. All we do is provide the visualizations for the data. That's what we do here at Power of the BI. We teach you to provide data visualizations in your reports. We'll provide reports that are data visualizations, which are primarily dashboards, right? So that individuals can make intelligent decisions in order for our businesses to operate more smoothly, effectively, and efficiently. So as hospital professionals, as a hospital professional, that's what you would be doing at the tech level. So what I'm saying is, yes, I mean, right now as a hospital professional, yes, you do have a day-to-day function. That day-to-day function could be accounting or marketing or finance. That day-to-day function could be business administration. But what I'm saying is you can take what you already know as a hospital professional and now build professional dashboards using Power BI. Now, let me be real clear. So let me back up. So Power BI is the business intelligence tool that I use to teach individuals business intelligence. Let me back up. Let me say that again. I use Power BI to teach as a tool as the tool of choice for business intelligence. Now, what is Power BI? Power BI is a tool that was created by Microsoft. I want to be very clear and upfront and honest off top. I do not work for Microsoft. I do not get paid to say Power BI or Microsoft in my videos. Power BI is just a tool that I use of choice. Are there other tools out there? Yes, there are several other tools. One tool that I've also used in the past is Tableau. Another tool that's out there that I'm familiar with, but I have not used is ClickView. But I am not an employee of Microsoft. I am not a contractor of Microsoft. I have contracted with Microsoft before. I've never been a direct employee of Microsoft, but I have been a contractor of Microsoft before to provide Power BI visualizations and dashboards, but only as a contractor, right? I don't even do an affiliate link as of the time of this video. I don't do an affiliate link to provide any Microsoft products. And basically, if you're not sure or you don't understand what affiliate link is, an affiliate link is a link that I would put in the description and ask you to go to the link. And if you make a purchase on that link within a certain specified period of time, if you make a purchase after clicking that link, I would get credit and get some form of royalty or payment for it. I don't do that. I don't have that. I use Power BI as my tool of choice. If you could think of Power BI simply as, for instance, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, or Excel, from a business perspective, that's what Power BI is. From a business perspective, that's what Power BI is, and it's just another tool that we use on a day-to-day basis in business intelligence. So, again, if you have not already liked this video and subscribed to this channel, please do so right now. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Now, that's when I look at patient satisfaction score, those are the first things that pop up. And the reason why Power BI, why business intelligence is, or visualizations is important at this point is because you don't want to have to run the numbers. You don't want to have to add the numbers up, divide the numbers. You don't want to have to count the numbers and see which number occurs the most. You don't want to have to add the numbers up, divide the numbers, and then find out which number is exactly in the middle and which numbers and what that number comes out to be. No, you want to be able to see that number. That number is 82.65. That number is 78. That number is 37. And in data visualization, that's what we do. We create dashboards so that it makes it very simple, very easy to identify, what that patient satisfaction score is. If I go over to the next column, I see average length of stay. Again, very similar to the patient satisfaction score. We can use pretty much those same metrics. Okay, we use the same metrics that we use in the patient satisfaction score, the average length of stay, because we need to know how many days these guys are staying in the hospital. Why are they staying so long? Who are they? What type of treatment did they need? Now, we don't have those. We don't have the treatment in this, or the treatment what they were being treated for in this particular example. But that's the information that you would want to identify. But in this particular case, we got an average length of stay. Again, we know that these days are average lengths of stay. So we know what the average is. But what is the average of the average length of stay? Right? Again, we're finding the average, adding all these numbers up together, and we're dividing by the 20 rows or the 20 patients, and we've got the average. The mean, again, we're going to find the two numbers exactly in the middle. We're going to divide them by 2, and that's going to give us the mean. Well, yeah, that's going to give us the mean. The median, which is the average, is going to be all the numbers divided, by the total number of rows, and then the mode is going to be which number occurs the most. The average length of days, which average length of days occur the most, right? Now, in this particular case, we've got in decimal form, but what do we see? Off top, I'm seeing several 4.2